Do a bit of an intro. Hello everybody, 16 of you watching. Right, what we're doing today is we're filming this protest in Hull. We've got a protest going on in Hull city centre. We've got the Lefties over here just gathering. A few Lefties here in a little gang. Plenty of police lurking about the place, keeping an eye on things. So, these are the Lefties. Got a pretty small bunch of them at the moment. We'll have a little look at them, see what they're like. We've got one in the red, in the red balaclava. A small bunch of Lefties. Yeah, Wendy, there's not a lot going on at the moment. There's not a lot going on at all. They've just started to meet up. Supposed to be meeting up around 11, and then they're all going to protest against the people that are protesting for the safety of children. That's what's going on. At the moment, the people that are protesting for the safety of the children are all marching. They're all down Anleby Road, all having a good march. But we're waiting for them here because we don't want to march. So we're just filming the scenes in Hull as we wait for them all to gather. Let's just observe the Lefties for a little bit.
Of the rioters last year.
Sorry,
40% of the rioters last year reported to the police for domestic abuse, eh?
Was they?
And yet they're supposed to be protecting women and children.
Were they?
Yeah, but they're not really, are they?
I don't know.
Hatred
Are they the riots? The people that was in the riots you're talking about?
Yeah, which
well,
was...
the wrong uns, aren't they?
Well, yeah, and you stir it up. You love it. You love it when people call racist rampages.
I love racism.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Why do I?
Yeah, because you've been trying to intimidate people time after time.
I've been what, sorry?
You've been trying to intimidate people by filming time after time.
No, I'm not intimidating people.
Yes, you are. Don't kid yourself. No, you don't fool anyone. You know, choice. What about when the gang of bullies runs out of other victims and they come for you? Then you maybe might be wish might not be glad your wishes have come true. Then when you got an authoritarian one-party state, and if you speak out against the government, they'll disappear you off to a concentration camp. Won't be so comfortable then, will you?
Well, what was all that about? I don't really understand much of that. Yeah, Pod's got riot gear, they've all got the helmets ready. Yeah, no, I didn't get an interview, I just got a lecture. I don't know, he told me I like racism, I like all that kind of thing, and all sorts of, I don't know, I didn't really answer him back, I just let him ramble on. He rambled on for a while, then went back to there. First thing to do sometimes. Yeah.
Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Right, they're hotting up now, they're all raring to go, look, they're shouting stuff.
Say it loud, say it clear.
We've got the so-called far right over there, look.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Well, they're gathering, we've got police over there. We've got police over there, police over there, police over there, police over there. We've got police everywhere.
When refugee rights are under attack, what do we do? Unite, push back. When refugee rights are under attack, what do we do?
Send them back.
When refugee rights are under attack,
I can't troll the things in here,
what do we
can I? I'll get them in trouble.
When
Or
refugee
can I?
rights are under attack.
Yeah, we're gathering is gathering. More and more people are joining over there on the far right, alleged far right side. I know they're not far right, they're just concerned parents. That's just my running joke. I don't mean they're really far right, obviously. sometimes say things what Lefties accuse of us of for a laugh, but you know, obviously I don't mean it. Yeah, don't take everything I say on these live streams as truthful, you know. I say a lot of things just for a laugh. I don't often, you know, sometimes I just talk a load of rubbish just for a laugh.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
Let's go see the far right side. Look, they've got a pen as well, look.
They're not all Raj, like I say, you know, you can have some nice conversations with some of them.
Yeah, there is a couple of decent Lefties.
Yeah, but like a lot of them, they just instantly, as soon as you see the camera, they get all militant and aggressive.
Right, we're just waiting to cross the road. And then we'll go see the Patriots.
Cuba, yeah, we ended slavery.
There you go.
It cost us like millions, didn't it, literally?
I better look the way I'm going, aren't I? And just watch the traffic and that kind of thing when I'm crossing roads. Loads of it, look at it. Traffic everywhere. Traffic. Oh, here we go. We're in. Stop left us off across the road. That was very nice of them.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah, no need to stop, they did. Right, here we go, Patriot side. I've got to be careful here, I'm going towards the far right, they might get me. There we go. Police, lots of them. All with the helmets already. Right, lads,
Hey, old man,
you alright? Right, lads, you alright?
Yeah.
Good. There's a sensible side, right?
Protection by the shop, call them tramps.
I know. It was like, I know.
That's what we
with you, but
We've got a gay flag.
I know.
Islamic, gay to kill them dead with the flags carried.
Yeah, I know.
that's why they're called the loony left. Literally.
Yeah, they'd soon be enemies if they were in power, like, wouldn't they?
Oh, we've got the far right people in a cage, so they can't get us.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah, police do not want any trouble today, do they? They've caged everybody in. See, all the right people are here caged in, and over there they're going to be caged in over there. They've got their own little cage, Lefty cage. Oh, right when the camera's on you. Oh. I'll get a shot now while it's up. There we go. Look at that, lads. Look at that. Look at it down there. Let's see what's going on. More police. Lots of them. Excuse me, are these from the march that's come down on the road? Are these not from the march? Or this?
Yeah,
This is the march. Ah, right. Are they? Cheers, bud. Everything's pretty quiet now, it's just the gatherings. No one's singing anything yet. No one's telling me about what Keir Starmer is. I'm expecting to be told about Keir Starmer later on. I usually get told about what he is. So I'll just keep punching around the city centre, just looking at things and pointing the camera for the next half an hour or so before it gets going.
Secondly, that actually, you know, in terms of all the things you're saying, they're just not true. They're made up. And if you really cared about attacks on women, you'd be concerned about the fact that 4/10 of people who were rioted actually had domestic violence records. Well, why didn't you campaign against that? Why didn't you campaign against rape and assault? Whoever carries out, you don't care. You don't care. You don't care about victims. You don't care about women. All you care about is actually racism. That's all you're in favour
From the road for me, Stony Station, people coming up. That's their area to protest. I know it's just awkward because of the. I don't want you going onto the road. It's media, so I'm just trying to make
Send them back to the sewer where they're from.
like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, aren't we? You're like Splinter the Rat.
Just go back to the sewer.
You're like Splinter the Rat, aren't you? Yeah, you're like Splinter the Rat.
Why do you think you know what we believe?
When was the last time you
Why?
protested against
Racist.
When was the last time you protested against reform?
When was the last time
Last time you protested against reform, because you know they let...
I don't protest. There's no point.
You study like an idiot. You care about women and girls. James McMurdoch served a week and a half or punishment for beating the shit out of his girlfriend and then gets rewarded with 90k salary. Go protest reform.
Out of all the protests what you lot do for Palestine, how many have actually done any good? Have they stopped the Palestine? No? You never work, do they? Why do you do it? I'm doing filming. I get filming for YouTube. People get entertained by my videos. That's what good I'm doing. Entertainment. Entertainment.
Get yourself on OnlyFans, I might find it more entertaining.
I don't go on OnlyFans, there's no need for that kind of thing.
What are your views on James McMurdoch?
On what, sorry?
James McMurdoch.
Murdoch? Oh, he's a bit of a tosser, isn't
James McMurdoch. What are your views on him? Do you even know who he is?
Who is he?
Care about women and girls, go away.
No, I don't care about women and I don't care about...
He doesn't care about women and girls, you heard it from
Not ones I don't know about or anything.
He's an MP. Served a week and a half in juvenile prison for beating the shit out of his girlfriend. A white British MP was a reform MP. I don't see you lot protesting that.
I didn't know about that, but
no, exactly, because you're not doing your research, because you're all thick. You care about people who are black and brown. You don't care about your own fucking people. You let them get away with jack shit.
I'll let people get away with what?
Well, you're not documenting James McMurdoch. You don't even know his fucking name.
I don't document everything in the world. God, I can only do so much. I'm only one man. It's like in India reporting on all their problems.
Go ask that a lot when they last protested against reform.
Why would they protest against?
Because they had somebody who served a week and a half in juvenile prison. You can put this on YouTube and laugh all you like, I don't care.
It's on live, it's got you live.
I'm live?
You live.
Okay. Go ask that lot. Everyone watching at home, all on your little phones, go ask that lot when they last protested against Reform UK. Cozying up with Donald Trump, who's a known rapist and sex offender, said that he wanted to grab a woman by the pussy. Hilarious. He finds it hilarious, the fact that women and girls are being abused by white people. But they'll come here, film all those lot, defending people.
It was quite funny. Can you say it again?
Oh yeah, hilarious. The President of the United States of America, a sex offender, and he finds it funny.
Okay, say it again. Yeah, come on, say it again. It was, come on, admit it, it was fairly funny. Come on. It was a bit funny.
You're acting as media?
Sorry?
You're acting as media?
We're filming, yeah.
Yeah. Are you expressing your views onto them whilst they're in the middle?
No, we're not talking about our views, all their views are talking to.
Okay, that's fine. Can you stay out of there? This is their protest area. This is where they've been designed to go into. Alongside with this.
Yeah, I'll stand over here.
Blocking the highway, because people with access need to get through.
Yeah, I was just letting him have his say. He wanted to have his say for YouTube, so he was live and he was just telling the people things.
It just helps. No argument.
Arguing?
No, I'm saying no.
No, I'm just questioning. Yeah. I keep forgetting you.
I know, but to be in the way somewhere. The problem is the immigration system itself is just completely shambles. Yeah, I know many people that have worked all their life. Like I'm just here filming, like I say. I get accused of being far right all the time. I was here to document it. Yeah, well, it is. 100%.
Are they going in there then? Are these not going in? What? Are these not going in there?
They can if they want to. It's part of this area. If you start standing there, this area. Normally the media films from the outside and ask questions from the outside. It's not stood in there like designated protest.
Yeah, they might see it's their territory. Yeah, I get it.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
I have to have a sit down, my leg's killing.
Refugees are here to stay. Welcome them in every way. Refugees are here to stay. Welcome them in every way.
Hobby or something?
Yeah, this. Yeah.
Harassing us?
Well, no, we've got a few hobbies, but we're not harassing, yeah? We're filming you. It's not harassing, yeah?
Waste of your time.
I can say
It's
the same
not.
what you're doing now. You've not got anything better to do.
People on YouTube love this kind of content, you know. Popular. Very popular.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Because it's entertainment for them.
Exactly.
So entertainment is...
It's horrible for you.
Every time you open your mouth, it's entertaining.
Why don't you look at welcoming people and smiling? You've got hits on your faces now.
It's no hate.
You've been abusing us since we got here, so... do you know what I mean? What do you expect?
It's like
Just to be nice
harassing
to you.
people, don't you?
So do you. You can do it to us. Double standards, yeah.
It's all wash off a duck's back.
It is, yeah.
What pathetic human beings.
Pathetic human
Keep
being.
going. Just keep going. You got else to say. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is content rich.
But if you hurt yourself, you'll be looked after by migrants.
Is that fact?
Yeah?
Loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
These aren't refugees. These aren't refugees. These aren't refugees. So you're happy with refugees raping little boys? Are you? Are you? Are you? I mean, none of you are allowed kids. Look at you. Oh, you're angry. Look at the angry one. Go, go, go. Do it, do it.
Loud, say it clear.
Pretty loud. I can hear you. Where are the refugees? Where are the refugees? Tell me where they are.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Where are the refugees?
What do we want? Welcome. When do we want it?
Yeah, I'm doing a program. No, I'm just doing the media. I'm asking
we
questions.
want it?
I'm not saying. I'm just
What
saying.
do we want?
No, I'm just asking.
When do we
asking the
want
questions,
it?
yeah.
What do we want?
So where are the refugees?
When do we want it?
Where are the refugees?
Show me what community looks like.
This is it. Black people and
Show
workers.
me what
Oh, no.
community looks
Oh
like.
no. Where are the refugees?
Show me
Where are the
what
refugees?
community looks
Where are the
like.
refugees? Where are the refugees?
Show
Tell
me
me, where are
what
the refugees?
justice looks like.
Justice? He's getting his sentence cut in half. What do you mean justice? A rapist gets his sentence cut in half. That's not justice. Where's the justice? Where's the
Show
refugees?
me what
That's a
welcome
refugee.
looks
Look at
like.
this one. Straight out of Saudi Arabia. Not you, Fatso. That one. Straight out of Saudi Arabia. That's a Taliban member right there.
Say it loud, say
Careful.
it clear.
Anyone here ticking? I do.
Say it loud, say it clear.
You know what you're saying?
I'm just saying to them. I'm allowed to speak to them now.
You're not
Under attack. What do we
What?
do?
That's what he's wearing. He's covering his face fully.
Refugee rights are under attack.
Is there not a section 60 AA here? Why not? Why not? So if we were dressed like that, would we sectioned off?
Well, there's no
refugee rights are under attack. What do we do?
That's a bit stupid. All I'm saying is it's really stupid to be dressed like that. It's dangerous.
Well, that's fine in your opinion.
That is
If
well,
you think it's stupid.
well, of course, but it's still my opinion. I can say my opinion, can't I? There you go. We're doing it.
Obviously, don't encroach on it by saying obviously he's part of the Taliban and stuff like that.
I said he looks like he's part of the Taliban. I didn't say he is.
No, that's what I said. That he's saying it looks like.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm allowed to say that. I can say anything. I can say you look like part of the Taliban. It doesn't mean what.
I know that. But like I said, obviously, it's not careful saying.
Yeah, I'm being careful, but yeah, I'm just expressing my democracy, my democratic right.
But all I say is, if you're acting as media, just do what you do. Like, try and that's all I like is about.
Yeah, well, I'm in the village, so you know, if they're coming here into public, I can ask them what they're doing here, and I can say like, why are you wearing that? That's what I'm doing. So they've chosen to come to a public place.
That's all.
Yeah, they've chosen to come. I'm respecting it. Like I'm not going to be opposed.
If you're acting as media, that's all.
No, all I'm saying is they've chosen to come to a public place. So I'm just going to say to them, what are you doing here? Why are you dressed like that? Why are we defending
That's the
things?
question.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not sure what they are.
No, that's why I said it looks like. That's me going like, why are you wearing it? Why are you covered like that? It looks like that. That's the point of it.
It's not a question.
Well, it looks like it's questioning why they're doing it. That
If
is,
he was asking questions, I get it.
well, I've not said it to anybody else, have I? I've not said it to that woman sat there because she's not wearing basically a burqa. I'm saying it
No,
looks
that's what I'm
like.
saying. I don't need to be singling them out just because she's church to wear a face covering. That's all I'm saying. If you're acting as
I mean,
media,
I
don't want the
appreciate-
arguments,
No,
that's
the
all.
point is he's wearing a full face covering, plus the keffiyeh on top, which can be considered as
no
a...
restrictions on it.
There's no
No,
restrictions.
I
That's
understand.
fine.
We understand
All I'm
that,
saying
but
is,
that's his free
Yeah.
will to have an opinion on somebody. That's it.
And he's coming into
He was
public.
acting as media, so I didn't know media.
No, I am
always
media.
Push your opinion.
Media's not all. Media doesn't always be. I'm not regulated by Oxfam,
thought
but
you said you was media.
Oxcom. Yeah, well, independent journalism. I can do what I want. Like that's my form
That's
of
all-
media.
that-
So
I was asking the
I'm
question.
yeah. So I'm not regulated by Oxcom, so I can say like what I want. And if I'm saying to him, all I'm doing is he's come out to a public place. He's decided to wear that. That's fine. He can do that clearly if you're saying that. And I've decided to come out to a public place, and I'm deciding to use my freedom of speech to ask him, why is he wearing that? Why does he look like something in the Taliban?
All I was asking is that if you're media, I was just asking you not to express your views because it can't cause an argument. That's all.
Well, some media is allowed to ask questions that may be leading to
Not
that way.
media first stories. I didn't know that you told people what
So, that would only apply if I was working for like a licensed organisation. As an independent journalist, I can say what I want. I can express what I want. So if I'm expressing an opinion, I'm not regulated by any TV licensing. So if I want to say to that,
it just helps
that's
us out in the court.
No, I understand. Like as I said, I'm not
All
gonna.
I'm saying is when you like, start singling people out, they might get annoyed and stuff.
I mean that's fine, but I mean they're allowed to get
Not so
annoyed.
where he-
Getting annoyed is, I mean that's their democratic right to get annoyed. But you know they've come to public, I've come to public. They're expressing their opinion, I'm expressing mine.
Dude, I'm not arguing any of it.
No, I know.
I'm just trying. I just don't want the argument.
I'm not gonna go close to them, but I am gonna
I don't
say.
want it to cause like arguments and stuff. That is it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go close.
The arguments are not going to come from here. The questions are going to come from here.
Yeah.
The arguments, if anything, is
the
going
only
to
thing I
come from
noticed
over
was
there.
just the pointing towards that one
Yeah.
person, just
Yeah.
what they was wearing. That was it.
Yeah, it's the full face covering, the full head covering, and the keffiyeh.
Yeah, that is all I was asking.
He's made himself look like that.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of why he said he looks like that.
Yeah.
He's got his opinion, he's got his view on how that looks, and that's what it looks like to him.
I just didn't want it to wind people up. That's all I'm asking.
Well, I'm sure if he's got nothing
Well,
to
I'm not
hide,
going out of my way to wind them up and get them to engage in a physical altercation. If they don't like what I say, that's
Not
too
everyone
bad.
likes everyone's opinion.
That is, I mean, that's how life works. That's how life works. If they don't like what I say, too bad. Like, they don't have to like it, but I don't have to like what they say. At the end of the day, we all have the right to say it, and you know, I'm not going to go and engage with them.
It was just a singling out.
No, I get that, but like, I appreciate your opinion. I mean, I'm still going to do what I'm doing.
Can I ask you a question?
I agree.
Just a real question. What do you think about when they call us terrorist scum? I mean, not terrorist scum. Far right scum and that one. Call us scum. Nazi scum.
If they was coming up
Nazi
as
scum.
an individual, I'd just do what I've spoken to you.
So can I say as a
Happens
group?
all the time.
Can I say as a group
Yeah.
they look like the Taliban? Is that fine as a group? 'Cause I'm not singling them out. I'm saying as a group they look like the Taliban.
Why would you say that?
Well, they call us Nazis. That's the same thing. So if I say
Does that happen today? Is this group said that you look like that?
they're shouting things like, "Hold on, what's new with Hugh? Go on YouTube. It's their love. You'll be all right." See, that's singling me out. But yeah, they have said that. They call us Nazis, they call us fascists, they call us racist. So if they're saying that to us, then I sit and go, you guys look like the Taliban. You guys look like
I don't know if this group have said that. Right,
But if they were to say that, would you come over and tell them to
police and what it is.
Last night,
If I've got the evidence there, I'll look into it.
because last night they called us everything, C-words, everything, didn't they?
Yeah.
Seacroft last night. In Seacroft last night they called us everything, Nazis, what's it, and everything. Nobody's not a copper said anything to them.
Because you can express your views, like you just said, you was expressing their opinion on what they look like. It was just, for me, it just makes it easy for that single.
I appreciate, and I'm not.
I just don't want them to then start arguing. It just starts getting real close to people and everything. I'm not saying you will, not saying they will. But it happens.
But we live in a democratic country, you know. I'm going to have an opinion, they're going to have an opinion. They've come out to protest, we've come out to protest. We're going to engage in conversation. If they want to sit there and shout what names at me, they can go for it. But I am going to retaliate and say what I want to say because
it's just when they're chanting like a broad thing, not just.
Well, I will chant broadly that they look like the Taliban. Don't worry.
I ain't saying that you do that either, but you've got certain views on you, which obviously you're allowed to express. You know, it's just it prevents anything from happening. That's all I'm here to do.
Yeah,
make sure nothing bad happens.
We're peaceful people. We're not. No one here. We're not going to engage with them, are we, guys? We're not going to engage with them. None of us are going to engage.
Recording, you can do that.
But I am going to ask them questions and I am going to say things to them. Just so you're aware of that. But I'm going to do it in my
faces, and I'll tell them not to get in yours.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much, Chef. Thank you.
I care about.
Thank you very much. So if you look behind me, these people look like the Taliban, all of them, they look like the Taliban. I can't single them out, but what I will say is they all look like the Taliban, okay? I'm not allowed to single them out. I'm not doing that. I'm not singling out this guy in the red hood. I'm saying the collective is the Taliban. They're like the Teletubbies in Afghanistan, the Taliban. I didn't single them out. Play around the rules.
that's one way of doing it.
You what? I'm on twat.
We're twatting hats. I like that one. I like that one. That was quite witty for a lefty.
Twatting hats. Say again.
Say again. Twatting hats.
Come on.
I'll tell you what. Look at them. We've all like that song though.
Thank you.
Lefty said something witty.
Fair enough. She got us there.
Yeah, she got us there. We've all got hats on. Twatting hats.
You know the scar, don't you?
We don't normally get anything witty from this side. We usually get real daft things. That was real funny. That.
Hey? I don't mock.
It's classic
Well, let's see. Explain to me. Just explain to me how you can associate
It's this dude again.
It's the camp against the fashion
saying, I'm still on the first point. I'm still on the first point that you were saying.
Sorry?
I'm still on the first point you were saying and you was waffling on.
You're not here to listen to anything or have a dialogue. You're just here to try and intimidate people by sticking cameras in the faces.
You think the camera's intimidating?
Yeah, it is. You post it all on social media.
Oh, so it's not the camera, it's social media that's intimidating.
You know what
You're trying to find out where people live.
You're on the side of organised violence. That's how fascism works.
That's what you think, that I'm trying to find out where people live?
I'm sure you do. Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm not that sad,
Yeah, it's a well-known fascist tactic.
Well, for a start, I'm not.
Isn't that what's a left though?
And why am I a fascist? What have I done that tells you that I'm a fascist?
If you really think you're not on the side of fascism, you don't know anything about history and how fascism
Go on
comes to power.
then. I want you to educate me and say, like, why am I a fascist? What have I done that makes me a fascist?
You're not siding for the violent street.
I'm not siding with anyone. I'm independent.
Yes, you are. Don't kid yourself. You don't fool everyone.
Oh,
So,
he's too clever. He's too clever, aren't you?
Why do you think we are independent?
just the way you're behaving, you know what you're doing.
Well, the thing is, right.
During the pandemic, who do you think looked after
I
you?
go over there and I
It
don't
was
get
a
this sort
mixture of
treatment.
everybody
I go
plus
over and talk
migrants,
to
wasn't it?
people and they-
We came out and clapped them, we rattled pans, but they were here.
We don't want to have a
They
conversation.
never
just a
left,
brain dead.
okay?
They just
And
wanna
we
tell
are
you
all
what
the
they wanna
children
tell
of
you.
immigrants,
Like,
remember?
shut their ears off.
So, you want to look back and see how far your families go back, okay? We've got a lot of positive things because of immigrants. A lot of migrants. We have an exciting menu when you go to see a town.
Oh, they're giving us an exciting menu.
We've got people in our health service, people in our public services, people doing jobs that other people don't want. So remember, you are all children of immigrants, and you cannot deny that. How many of you think you're Anglo-Saxon?
Most of us are here.
Because they're not original migrants. They're not original, are they?
They are.
You'd have to be. No, they're not.
They're a distinct
They were invaders. Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, and they conquered an established
These people are not invaders. They've been
they are.
bombed
They've
to
come in
buggery.
illegal.
That's why they're here.
They've been raping kids. Oh, not very much. Have you not heard of that migrant?
So remember, you're children of immigrants.
That girl.
And therefore you should welcome refugees.
Look up the definition of it in the dictionary.
And you're calling me...
From one group does something wrong, you tar all the same group.
I'm not. I'm just...
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what you
told
do with us. You were calling me a fascist and all this, you didn't even know me.
Care about when it's something wrong.
Double standards.
If the white men are doing it, that's our problem, but we don't need any more foreign men doing it as
You
well.
want to use that issue to whip up hatred and violence on the streets.
Where's the violence?
Give it a chance.
I don't want to give it a chance.
Look, we've got violence last August.
Well, yeah, but we didn't have anything to do with that.
Yes, you did. You filmed everything off that.
Well, yeah, I filmed it. That's not being invited.
Don't try kidding.
Yeah, but even if I was laughing at it, I wasn't involved.
You were involved.
What did I do then? Why
You're filming it. You're broadcasting those hateful messages.
Okay, but did I...
Hateful messages, the news.
Help the police.
So we show something on YouTube, what's happening, we're spreading hateful messages allegedly. We're supposed to censor it then and hide what's happening. Do you want me to do that instead?
Where's your coverage of white people committing horrific crimes?
Where's my coverage of white people committing crimes? They're in jail. They go to jail.
Women and children in there. It's all men in there. It's all men. He's talking to 90% of the ones that come on the small boats, it's young men. There's no...
Wait, could people gather round?
Why do they choose the person with the most annoying voice to do it?
Yeah, get someone better.
Not as annoying as theirs, darling.
Get rid of them. Oh, get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Public pals. Go home. Don't go home.
Get rid of them.
I don't mean to alarm you, but your hair's on fire.
I don't mean to alarm you, but you're a cunt, mate. Go away.
What? Did you just say the C word?
Fucking did, yeah.
Tell him. Oh, you offended me. Oh. I'm going to die of offendedness.
YouTube, mate.
Hopefully.
They said the C word at me.
Oh my God!
Remember dirty crooks.
So much for keeping people
sterile
Environment. We're being sterile. Very sterile.
Yeah, then the sterile area stops there, and then it's just filth.
Yeah, we're sterile, yeah. We're very dirty there.
It's to protect us, really, the sterile area.
Yeah, sterile from the dirt.
Don't want no dirty disease, do we?
There we go. Hey.
Oh, good one.
Like she's got a jumpsuit on. What's how you watching all that gear? But you're boiling at, yeah? God, I'm watching just this.
What team do you support?
We've got a bit of banter going on further down the line here, look.
Yeah.
Your dad wants to soup back. You call me little man, look at you.
You're the smallest. Oompa, dibbity-doo.
It's also riddled with anxiety. It's shaking really badly.
Did it? Before we did it?
They take sticks and balls.
What's the point of me? I'm not even engaged. Yeah, multicultural. Oh, I like that combination.
That one made me laugh.
Say it loud! Say it clear!
They've already said that.
Genuine ones.
They're not refugees in there.
Oh, I can see your comments now. Thank you for everybody answering me earlier on when I was actually looking for the title.
Say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Why are they seeking refuge from France?
You all just take one big step back, please.
One step back.
Yeah. You all just take a step back.
Yeah.
Get this space. Cheers. You'd maintain this distance and we'll tell them the same, alright?
I don't really want to tell you how to do your job, but why don't you put them in there where they're supposed to be?
Yeah, in the pen.
Yeah. That's where they're supposed to be.
It's been built for it. Good point.
Right, I'd just like to say to everybody who's come today, thank you for coming. Let's give ourselves a cheer.
They're giving themselves a shit. The audacity of it all. The audacity.
We've done the right thing today. You've all done the right thing today.
No, you haven't. You've done nothing. No.
These seem to have dwindled off quite quickly, don't they? Yeah! No staying power, exactly. No, we just want to make sure that when everyone moves away, that they're with someone, that they're safe.
Oh, you've only got each other, don't we?
And we look after each other.
Yeah, look after each other.
Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our
Say it loud, say it clear.
Well, no, our media and political activists.
Say it loud, say it clear.
They're protesting here. They wasn't saying
Say it loud, say it clear.
you was expressing it first. So just
I understand, right.
if you want to express them,
Thanks very much. So if you'd like to come
if you're filming his
over
media.
here, we can gather the stuff together. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, the all packing up. No, that's it for them. Yeah, there's pretty low energy as well today, wasn't they? We round them up a bit and got them to last milk, didn't we? You know, until then it was real dead.
Going back to the cage.
I'll go back to the he's done it purposely, too.
Yeah. No, it's made. Should have seen him when he told me off. He went, so he got a really stroppy little... He called me a C-word as well.
I need to get something here, because all of it is just like that.
Yeah, so you could do it. That's how I got down, like that. Just in front of it. That's lab drinks. I used to. When you line them up, you can see from that the reason why we're shooting if you line them up. One of the mics screen, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you get the right angle, just if one's leaning a bit further forward, you might get it wrong.
He's expected to serve less.
You get them lined up right, it's perfect.
And then they're stood here chanting "Refugees Welcome." I put my camera to the door there about a month ago, and I saw all the young men, no women, no children. They all had bikes. They're all sat about. And I went in a hotel in Liverpool the other month, and they all had games, consoles, clothes, designer stuff, all that good stuff. Why they're here, and why are we paying for it, and why are we accepting that they are doing despicable things to our women and children every day now? And the majority of the British public don't fall for that shit anymore. We don't want them here. There's a small minority that are still absolute retards that think that they're refugees, but they're not. How can you look at the young men coming over on small boats and think, oh yeah, they need help, they're refugees? They're not. They're not refugees. They're economic opportunist migrants. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You want to take a selfie?
Trying to abolish the white Christian
man. Take a selfie?
Yes.
I don't fear no refugee, I don't fear no none of these. The only thing I fear is God himself, and that's it. Well, when it all comes back to it.
Do you know what a climate refugee is?
No.
A climate
refugee.
Well, I'm too cold. But
everyone else that stays in the country is fine.
That's a climate refugee. They get on a fucking tsunami and just surf out. These people. It's like a special day. One of the old guys earlier, right, they were calling Tommy Robinson Nick Timko and Nazi. I said, well, they're Zionists. So how can you be a Zionist and a Nazi? And then they just shut down, they're like, no, you're a bigger. This is the call out actually to Nick Timko. Unblock me on Twitter, bitch. Unblock me on Twitter. What did I do wrong? Nick Timko's a swinger, everyone, by the way. True fact, look it up. And he blocked me.
I know. Yeah. Well, I asked him that, and he can't answer, so we just...
I saw that, yeah.
It's like talking to a brick wall. Yeah. 2 minutes, so... And we don't have an answer to that.
Economic migrants, that gets migrants.
These people that are up there, the ones who got it on, they're walking that way, so what we know.
I was going to wait till the Harrises had gone. Yeah. Because you're very pleased with yourself, right?
You guys like Britain?
You soon grow out your trousers, won't you?
They're nice. Hold on, they're 80s. They're 80s style. You should go to the 80s. You're a young woman. You should go to the 80s. They're 80s.
We'll try having the factory.
Oh, I can see my comments, hang on. Oh, what can I say, everyone? Hello, Ian Clark. Hello, Don. Hello, Irish D. Hello, Don, again. Hello, Ian Clark. Hello, Beats and Tape. Irish D. Stuart Brown, thank you for all your comments. Ian Clark. And Don again. Joanne Smith, hello. Dawn, again. Ian Clark, hello. Joanne Smith, hello. Take that one. What's that one there? Lefty again.
It's British Empire argument. This is just like this imperialist.
Stuart Brown, hello. Really, it comes from the crowd, yeah. True. They're a bit hateful them over there. No far right people who want to take a culture UK safe for the kids, that's right. Irish D. Yes, it's good. Signals fan here, thank you for telling me that. Sorry, I couldn't see your comments back then. I couldn't see you was answering me. They weren't popping up on the screen. I got them now. Signals fan, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Beautiful idiot squad. Yeah. Concerned parents and people. Yeah. Caged in like animals. Well. I heard he's a banker. Yeah, I have as well. We talked about Kia Simon, won't we, earlier on? Yeah. And then we've got Stephen Mother. Hello, and Welshman. All right, bud. Check my playlist. Hello, yes, September 17th in, 13th in London, Waterloo Station. Be there. Yeah, I'll be there. We've got an interview going on here over now.
More likely to be convicted of a sex crime than British nationals. 56 different nationalities, including Somalis, Ethiopians, Nigerians, are all more aggressive and convicted of violent crime. A lot higher rates than the British nationals. That's why.
Would you not believe that's a subjugation of them in our society?
I don't think that because they're subjugated or sit in a nice hotel on their own, that's an excuse to rape a 4-year-old kid.
I don't believe that the entire majority of these people are raping 4-year-olds.
But why should we be importing them if they are raping and murdering people at higher rates?
Why should we not give people a chance at a better life?
It's not. We don't have to.
You don't feel the responsibilities for your brothers across the world?
No. These people aren't our brothers because they bring ideologies that want to harm us.
What ideologies do they bring?
Islam, extremist Islam, Northern African, they have ideologies where, for example, mutilation of little girls is a very common practice in Northern Africa. Why are we bringing that here?
Sorry, you just talked to you.
Okay, so in Northern Africa, they mutilate little girls. That is a very commonly practiced practice in Nigeria and places like that. Why should we bring that here?
They mutilate children.
They mutilate little girls.
What scale is this? Do you have any statistics about these claims?
It's a very strong Christian practice in Northern Africa.
A very strong Christian practice?
Yeah, extreme Christian, like extreme Islam.
Christian originated on our continent, not theirs.
No,
it was
Christianity originated in the Middle East.
Tell it down though.
But it's been adopted
in Africa before it was in Europe.
But it's not been adopted by us in a far larger way than it has been there.
Yeah, but not in the same principles. We don't go off the ethics. We're not on the ethics where we're mutilating little girls.
And where is this happening?
North Africa.
Where?
Chad, Nigeria, Liberia, those places.
Where genocides are being imposed by people of power so that they can extract natural resources from these people, such as Sudan, where the United Arab Emirates are complicit in supplying military aid to the genocidal
What does that
parties.
have to do with us?
They're fleeing a nation at war. To come to us, do you not believe that we have a responsibility to help people?
Okay, is Albania at war?
Of course not.
Okay, is Nigeria at war?
I'm not sure if they have any
Is
internal
Etheria
conflicts.
at war?
Where?
Etheria, it's in North Africa. Is that at war? That's one of the
Where's Etheria?
right side of Africa. That's one of the highest populations.
Which one of 57 countries in Africa is Etheria a part of?
It's its own country. It's a little country.
Etheria is not a country.
Etheria. Yeah, whatever. I can't pronounce it. Okay. I'm not wrong about the country, am I?
No, yeah, fair enough. This is on the Horn of Africa now.
No, I'm asking about. I'm saying this is where the highest level of illegal migrants is coming over the channel. Where are the wars?
They're at civil war right now with Somaliland and Somalia. They're directly attached to this country.
How many of them live at your house?
2. Yes, I have 2 migrants living in my house who are fleeing war. I'm not going to reveal their identity, of course.
Are they men, women?
Okay, where are the men?
What's the difference of them being men and women?
Men? Why would you not want to bring the women? I thought it was women and children first. That's the philosophy we go off out of war.
Yeah, and that's why I house women.
Okay, but I'm saying where are the women on the boat? 90% of the men that came over last year, the people on the boat, were military-aged men aged 18 to 36. Where are the women and children?
In my house. There's 2 of them in my house.
You have 2 of them compared to the already 25,000 people that have come over.
One member of the public who has 2 members of these immigrant groups in my own house. One person here, I speak for 2 of them.
Okay.
That's 1 to 2
I'm speaking
ratio.
for the national statistic, which is 90% of them are military-aged men between 18 and 36.
And where's the statistic coming from?
It comes from the Government Freedom of Information last year, June.
Why is 90% of them military-aged men?
Yeah.
What do you mean by military-aged men?
18 to 36, they could go to war.
And why would they go to war without the means to go
If
to
your
war?
country was at war tomorrow,
that's a military
would you flee
age
here?
Would I flee to
Would
this
you
country?
fight with your fellow man, your fellow English man, to defend your country?
Of course, if I was given the means to.
Well, why are these all running?
If a tyrannical government came to this country and tried to invade, would you fight back without a weapon?
Yes, I would.
So you die immediately? Again,
You're saying I die immediately?
Well, you don't have a weapon.
I don't need weapons to fight, man.
So, you're honest?
I'd fight to the death.
Really? Fair enough. And these people might agree with you that they would also fight to the death. But would you fight to the death if you had a 2-year-old little girl and a wife?
Where are they though? Yeah. Where are these 2-year-olds?
Yeah, why not bring them there?
People do bring them here.
Very rarely. Very rare. I'm just giving you the stat.
The fact that they seldomly bring their women and children here is a testament to the difficulty it is to get to this country.
What, like 6 people? Yeah, congratulations. So I'm saying the vast
Do you have an issue with legal migration?
Legal migration? Yeah, it's overwhelmingly high. It's overwhelmingly high. It erodes the native population. We should be built on the native people that died for this country.
What evidence is that it erodes the local
Look
population?
at Birmingham, look at Bradford, look at London.
And you believe that the population of immigration is higher than the naturalised citizens in that area?
In Birmingham, in London, the whites are a minority. We've become a minority in the 7 major cities. Recently, Manchester, less than 50% of Manchester is now white.
I don't want to disrupt anything, but
not in the game.
People with prams struggling
Should
to
we
get
walk
through.
down a bit
Don't
further
need to be studying.
I'm happy to continue talking.
Yeah, we can talk anywhere. We're happy to keep on. That's all we can say.
People want to go out. I'm not with you.
Well, we're not going to.
There's no violence.
Can't give you credit, you've got more sense than half of his birthday, isn't
We do respect you, we respect you.
I'm not saying I innately think your opinion is wrong. I just think you've been slightly misled by propaganda, and maybe I've also been misled by propaganda. But it's something that we'll never, we can't get a grip of.
Everyone's misled slightly. That's just how the news works.
Yeah, it's how the news works. They promote agendas.
To answer your question, legal migration is far too high. Far too high. The issue is, it's a very basic economic. When you have more people, there's more demand. It means services are much more difficult to appease to and sustain. Same thing with the NHS. Same thing with schooling. We need more housing. We build less than 200,000 dwellings a year. But we take in, last year, net migration, we took in 441,000 more people. That's not sustainable.
So what's the solution?
What's the solution? Cut off migration, domesticate our production here, nationalise certain industries and look after the actual British people.
Do you believe there's enough support in this country for the Labour, enough workers to go around essentially to support this banishment of immigration?
If we've got so many coming over, there's not enough doctors, schools, houses. It's basically we're having to double the workforce because we're bringing that many in. I saw a thing, it was an interview with, what's his face, Reform. The leader of Reform, Nigel, yeah.
Okay, would you not agree that this promotes our economy? Sorry, carry on.
It's alright. And he was saying, it's about supply and demand at the minute with houses, schools, education, everything. And you double population, you need double the resources. So he was saying, they said, what do you think about a lot of our doctors being migrants and foreign? And he was saying, well, we shouldn't need that because there shouldn't be that many people. Do you know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it's coming
Well, yeah, it's decades of successful failed.
The strain on our government and our economy is caused by immigration. That we can't sustain the housing market and the job market enough to support these people.
Just immigration. I blame multinationals that buy up thousands of houses. I mean, BlackRock even just bought up 1.6 billion. So I understand there's more aspects to it. I'm also saying immigration is a big aspect economically, but it's not just the economic output that's a bother. It's also the living standards of the country. I don't want enclaves of different societies living within our major cities. I don't want loads of religions like Islam becoming more extreme. I don't want another Lee Rigby situation. I don't want another Southport situation. I don't think anybody wants these situations. We don't want Bradford to have a third of the children born there of Pakistani descent having some form of problem due to incest. That's not British culture. That's not a society we should be promoting. And at the expense of our economy, sure, our GDP may shrink a little bit. We should be promoting the living standards standards, the British culture and the British heritage to preserve this nation.
So, with regards to the point you made about BlackRock and the ultra nationalists buying up property in our country, what do you feel like is a problem on a bigger scale? Immigration or this? Israel.
They're a direct profiteer of Israel. They have direct contracts with the government of Israel. They buy up property and send the money straight back to the Israeli government. That's why Larry Fink, who's the CEO of BlackRock, has private meetings with Keir Starmer every few months.
That may well be. I'm not here to talk about the reasons why these people do it or the people behind these companies. Do you believe that this is a bigger problem or immigration?
I believe they're both a problem. I don't believe there's one or another. I think multinationals have more control over us, but I also don't think that's an excuse to then ignore immigration and to allow our living standards to plummet.
So why are you out here today protesting only one of those issues?
I don't. All my videos, if you watch my videos, I always talk about the multinationals. I do an entire podcast for an hour at a time talking about multinationals.
Here is not an accident.
You what?
You being here is not an accident.
I'm allowed to, yeah, because I come out to film a protest that's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. But why do you believe that this protest is happening here outside a migrant hotel when, as you say, it's an equal issue that the
because a man that was housed in there raped a child and was given a sentence which is now been cut in half.
This is an opinion-based question, I'm not asking for statistics, but how many children do you believe that have been raped in the last month by English people?
Probably a lot, and that is also absolutely despicable. But also, per capita, they're committing a
I know.
I'm not saying
is it a surprise to you that the majority of criminals in Nigeria are black?
It's
the
a black
majority.
nation.
Exactly.
So per capita.
The point is, why
you just said that about white.
Yeah, so you're just answering your own question. You're understanding the per capita argument.
Yeah.
We're not saying that white people don't rape people and murder, but we are in a majority.
We don't need any more.
Do you know any statistics of Nigeria of how the average?
That's a complete deflection. We're going back to the original point you had. Nobody is saying that white people do not rape or commit crimes. What we are saying that statistically, these people do more per capita.
Do you not believe that it should be a more addressed problem in our nation of the general consensus of people, or the general population of raping children, as opposed to the minority of people raping children? They should all be prosecuted together.
Yeah, they should be prosecuted, but the point is, why should we be importing more criminals?
Exactly.
We can deal with
when
the
we've
ones
got
here.
enough
No,
scumbags
I don't think anybody here is going to sit here and go, defend the English criminals.
The choice is created by us to immigrate, to migrate these people into our country.
I don't. But it is the state's choice to allow them in. The state, at the end of the day, has ultimate control who it lets in, and it's allowing them in for the expense of multinational business to hire them up as low-skilled labour, like Uber Eats and stuff like that. So they're allowing it in.
You believe that companies like Uber Eats are underpaying these people as unskilled labour? Underpaying them?
Well, I'm assuming a lot of them will be underpaid because they have no workers' rights while they're here.
So you think that you're accusing Just Eat of breaking the law?
I would probably accuse most multinationals of breaking the law. That's called big business.
So why would you say this is not being investigated, but this is getting so much attention here?
Well, one's indirect and the other's direct. This is direct consequence on our streets, and it's something that's readily solvable, while going to big businesses is something we've been fighting for centuries.
When was the last time you saw active violence perpetrated by a minority in this country or in this city?
Most days. I do this on a daily basis.
Would you mind just giving me one example?
Yeah, go and see my YouTube channel.
Last year
people
in Leeds
stealing
was a
from a
massive
local
riot.
business and then trying to fight the business owner when he told him not to steal a bottle of wine. Someone attacking somebody, filming them because they've acted aggressively in the park towards children.
A bottle of wine? Public indecency. Yeah, I mean, all these issues are extremely prevalent in all walks of life. Does that mean for a second that we should stop legal migration, or
we should severely cut it down? We should
to what
severely
scale?
cut it down.
To what scale?
To what scale? At this point, it should be a net negative so that we can regain this infrastructure in this country to look after the population.
Do you really believe the country's infrastructure is suffering at the hands of migration?
I think overpopulation is a severe factor into it.
Do you feel proud of it?
Do I feel proud of it? Yeah. Yeah. Most major cities, yeah. Housing markets, yeah.
Have you ever been anywhere where you can't immediately be seen and what you want is taken care of? You know, if you go to, let's say,
if you want to wait 7 weeks for a GP, then yeah, sure.
A lot of the illegal migrants aren't entitled to GP.
I'm not saying they are, but you just asked me, you think this is strange. I'm saying yes, it's taking 7 weeks for a GP. That's because of more demand. That's just obvious.
Yeah. And the root cause of this is migration.
I'm saying that's a problem with it, but again, as I've already said, it's not just migration.
No.
It's also multinationals raping us, but migration is also a factor of that.
Poor government policy, uncontrolled mass migration, I agree that in some cases it is a net positive. It depends. I mean, you just got to look at the data where some of the higher earning migrants contribute more net positive than British, but then on the low skill they actually take a lot more away. So again, it's heavily nuanced. I'm not here to say that migration is bad and evil, flat out, but it's more a nuanced argument in terms of dealing with the salient points, like let's not import more violent people, let's understand who's actually coming across. If you are a genuine refugee, why are you dumping your documents before you get on a boat and pay £3,000 to a career criminal rather than holding a flight for £150 and going through passport control? You've got nothing to hide.
So why do they dump £3,000 as the approach?
I've interviewed many migrants that said they've paid multiple thousands of pounds to criminals to get on a boat to climb across the channel. Yeah. Rather than paying 150 quid to get on a Charles de Gaulle and fly across.
Okay. Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. My apologies. Well, I think what I'll conclude, because we could be here all day discussing this, because we clearly have.
I appreciate the civility.
We have a lot of respect for you, mate.
Yeah.
Respect.
Appreciate the civility.
We'll probably never agree on some fundamental issues because we believe the root cause of these issues is caused by different areas. You believe that it's caused by immigration and multinationalism. I agree that multinationalism plays a far 100,000 times more prevalent issue within our society than immigration does. Not to say that immigration shouldn't be tackled in a correct, justified and dignified manner. And these statistics that you're peddling about children being raped...
Peddling? I don't like that word.
Well, not peddling, but spreading. I don't know the correct word.
Repeating the research that has been done by official bodies.
Repeating these
by Office of National Statistics.
Which they are. I'm not disputing the fact that these are facts.
It's not a Tim Pot forum.
There's violent crimes committed by everybody from every walk of life. I don't believe that this is a constructive way of approaching this argument. It gathers people towards your argument out of fear, and fear leads to the worst things in our society, such as violence and thuggery.
You're making out that we're scaring people. We've come to have a chat.
No, I'm not saying you're scaring people. I'm saying that people are approaching you out of fear.
Why do you think we are here then?
To protest migration.
But what failures have led us to being on the streets to protest?
You tell me.
You don't know.
No, I'm saying it should be personal to you, to you, to you.
No, it's not. It's not subjective. It's objective. Institutional failures, the cover-ups in Rotherham, etc. Police cover-ups.
Cover-ups?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you mean
like
by
grooming gangs?
The grooming gangs, the complete institutional cover-up of that.
2/3 of the ethnicity.
Yeah. So I guess it's not so much a fear and a hatred of random people that we don't know anything about. Effectively, what's being peddled. I'll use that word. But it's more a case of being let down by an institution that you've grown up to be told to respect and trust, that's got your back. And when it doesn't, what's left for us to do but come out and take direct action ourselves?
Well said. I think that you know much more about this subject than I do. So our debate would be quite mute because you can just...
How long have you been, is it counter-protest? Is that what you call it?
I'm not here to counter-protest. I'm just here to have a discussion.
How long have you been discussing this then?
I was going to say, I thought you were far too civil. Yeah, you're far too civil to be.
I'll give you a handshake. Thank you for the conversation, mate. I appreciate it. What's new with Hugh on YouTube, though?
Sorry?
What's new with Hugh on YouTube, though? Give it a chat. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, bye.
Probably the most pleasant one we've spoken to all.
It was, wasn't he?
Well, the thing is, those are big things.
Nathan touched on one, didn't you? You touched on earlier, Jason.
Yeah.